Hey guys, okay, so I don't know if you can know this girl or not, but this is Danette Anderson, and she is like top-notch photography and cosmetics, and she's been putting out some amazing photos, and the demand is there to hear what this girl does to make the magic happen. So today we're going to just walk you through a makeup tutorial of how Danette just makes this look like this. Okay.
Hi. Okay, so I'm super awkward in front of the camera, so I like freeze up. Lindsay's sitting here laughing. This is like outtake number 5. But I'm gonna do this first video we're gonna do is gonna be on contouring, and you can kind of see I gave myself some cheekbones, I gave myself a nose job, and my big forehead I kind of lessened a little. So we're just gonna do our thing, and I'm gonna try to talk to you about what I'm doing. So let's go. So I'm using Lindsay's Naked foundation. That's always step 1, and I love this Urban Decay brush. It's their, what is it, blurring brush. So we're just gonna, did you wash your face? I didn't even ask you that.
I did.
Okay, good. My little bracelet's making noises. So I just kind of go in circles to really fill in the pores and give that like poreless kind of look. Just really blend it out. Magic's about to happen. You have your base of your foundation, and if you don't have the best skin, you can do a couple layers of foundation. Lindsay's skin is gorgeous, so I just did like one pump on her foundation. Okay, so next,
I'm getting that brush. Wow.
I know, it's amazing, and it looks like a blush brush, but it's a foundation brush. Okay, so secondly, I'm gonna go in with this Maybelline. You'll find that I have a big mix of like higher end and lower end makeup products, because I think some things you should splurge on, and then some things it really doesn't matter what you use.
Perfect.
So this is just the Age Rewind Dark Under Eye Circle Eraser in Neutralizer. And I am basically going under her eyes, up the cheekbone a little, on down. I'm kind of making like a V and filling it in for her eye, like that.
By the way, I had no idea this is what I looked like when she was doing this.
Surprise! And then you go on the forehead, down the nose, and I usually do a little on top of the lip because it makes it look like it's plump. And then I usually go right along, right above the jawline. So it looks like that.
Yay.
And you just want, that's just where the light naturally hits.
Cool.
So then I'm going to go in with like a stippling brush. I think this is actually Lindsay's. It's 130. I live in Virginia, and I'm just here visiting, so I was very limited on space because I had to basically pack up my entire studio and fly with it, so I did not bring all my stuff, but luckily Lindsay had this nice little blending brush.
Yeah.
Okay, so now we've done the highlighting. Now we're going to do the contouring. This is where you give yourself cheekbones and a nose job. And I'm using, and this was, again, a huge, I can't get it. Okay, there we go. Huge splurge. It's the Tom Ford highlighting and contouring cream. So now I'm just going to go, like, her brow bone's right here, so I'm just going to come back here. Just go straight down with it. And kind of make it, start at the back and move forward, so it's heavier back here. You want to go kind of the top of the brow bone through this little crease right here. Let me do the same thing on the other side. This stuff is super blendable. And you can do, like I used to use the Maybelline foundation stick in just like a dark cocoa or color, but I found that it was really red and not quite as blendable as this stuff, so that's why I kind of splurged on the Tom Ford stuff. Is that even? I'm going to do a little on the chin. You can go like along the jawbone and the neck right here. I'm not going to concentrate on that today, but you can totally do that. And then a little on the forehead. And then I just have like a flat foundation brush. I'm just going to go down the sides of her nose. Like that. And it kind of narrows out but you want to leave the middle clear where you highlighted, so that the light will hit right there. And then just go down the side. Not like out on the side, just down that middle. Lindsay, I'm not used to you being this quiet. Geeking me out.
Well, I'm just sitting there going, I'm like this, and I'm not doing anything.
I know, it's amazing.
It is. It's crazy.
And then you can kind of, sometimes I go like right on the bridge of my nose to kind of look like you have that little upturn. Cute nose.
It truly is like plastic surgery.
No, it's insane. I've had people think I got a nose job.
I was one of those people. I said, girl, are you getting a nose job without telling me?
No nose job here. Just really good contouring. Okay.
It's incredible.
So now you have that. And if you use like the Maybelline stick, it doesn't blend very well. So here you'd want to blend that out a little bit. But because the Tom Ford stuff is like so amazing, I'm just going to go right onto powder and not even blend that. I'm going to let the powder do the work.
Interesting. Now, I still have that Maybelline stick.
Yeah.
So I think I would take my brush and blend that in a little better.
Yeah.
Okay.
So this stuff just kind of melts in.
What kind of setting powder is that?
This is Jane Iredale
Where can you get it?
Riviera. I get this at a day spa. At Club West Med Spa.
Could probably Google that too.
Yeah, that's up in Virginia. Oh yeah, Jane Iredale. You can probably get. A lot of salons carry it. I don't think you can get it from like Ulta or anything, but. Whoops. Butterfingers. See how it just kind of blends in. You don't want to see the lines from the contouring and highlighting. Just kind of erases it.
Wow.
And you can do this with any products. Like, you do not have to go out and get Tom Ford and Jane Iredale, but this is the basic like technique, and you just kind of use what you have to do it. But you basically need like a light concealer and then a darker concealer or foundation stick. And some powder.
The way I work, and this is probably what I will do too, is I'll make a list of all these products, these fun things that she's using, and, you know, maybe get one once a month or get something every other month and just check it off the list.
Okay, so here's the basic. We've set the foundation. We're not even close to done yet. So next, and I, again, did not bring all my goodies because of my traveling. I flew here. But I, use a really, how do you describe it? Like a really fine milled powder.
Translucent?
The one I use is the one Kim Kardashian uses. It's called Banana Boat. I ordered it from Amazon. Benye, B-E-N-N-Y-E, Nye. And it's supposed to get, it's like really thick yellow powder that comes under your eye right here for highlighting. I have it, but not with me because it's kind of big to travel with. But so I'm using just a highlighting powder. It's like a fine milled powder that Lindsay had. Artistry, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And you just kind of go over that just to kind of set and lighten up, you know, under here. Under the eyes. But the Ben Nye stuff. And if you have like a darker skin tone, you can use the banana. And if you're a little more on the fair side, the cameo, Ben Nye cameo, probably a little bit better. I have the banana, but that's just because that's all I ever hear about. But I think in retrospect, the cameo is what I should have gotten because I'm not extremely yellow or extremely dark. Lindsay could probably do the banana. It just gives like a really pretty, just kind of re-highlight. Okay, so next I'm going to, again, I don't have my stuff. I know. This stuff, seriously.
Cookies.
She caught me just in there like smelling it yesterday. It is chocolate. How do you say that?
Soleil.
Soleil.
Like sun.
Yeah.
Chocolate sun.
Oh, medium deep matte bronzer. And this is Lindsay's. And it really smells like cake. But it's just
Too-Faced.
a bronzer.
You get that from Ulta.
You want to find a brown-based, not red, bronzer. And I just have a little e.l.f. angle brush. It was like probably $1 from Target.
Mm-hmm.
And you just go over the dark that you already did with your other layer.
Would this be more so a step for photos or going out on the town, or would you do this extra bronzing step for going to the mall?
I would always do it.
There you go, preference.
If you were going to skip one, I would skip the under one.
Oh.
If you're in a hurry.
Good to know.
Both are equally important. But yeah, you could just grab bronzer and just kind of go over it. But when you layer it, it gives a little more depth.
Mm.
So it looks less like you just bronzed there, if that makes any sense.
It does.
And then I usually kind of go around temples a little. Make sure you go up in the hair. Go down the chin. Is it picking up well in here? Can you see it good?
I think so.
Yeah. And then I usually kind of squeeze my angle brush to make it really thin and then go down the sides of the nose.
Mm. So cool to learn those little tips like that.
Down and across the bridge.
I have a turned up nose.
Yay. And you have cheekbones.
I know. It's crazy.
So next I'm just getting some blush. This is Chanel. What is this? 55 in Love. And usually, like, I would say typically blush is one of those things I would not splurge on because you try one, you've tried them all. This is really special. This is like crazy blendable. This is my new
obsession.
Yes. This
cool.
blush.
That's going to go on my to get list.
Oh my god.
When I want to splurge.
Magic. I don't even know why. It just melts into the skin. And I just think it just gives like a really pretty effect. Without being overdone. It's hard not to overdo blush.
What kind of brush is that?
This is a Lancome 7. It's just like a flat.
Smells good. Something smells good right now.
Is that powder on your face? That bronzer. Gonna eat your face. Okay. So then I just get the brush it's just like a kabuki brush. I think it's e.l.f. It was like $5 maybe.
Dang, it feels good too.
I know it does, but they blend really well. So now I'm not putting any more powder on it. I'm just gonna kind of buff the face out just to make sure it all blends. And she is contoured.
Okay, so that's our first amazing lesson from Danette today, and that is contouring the face. This is laying the foundation for the rest of it. Okay, so tune in to the next lesson from Danette, and we'll be doing eyes. All right, talk to you soon.